What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukishu. We are back with another Musume video. This video, we are going to be doing the last day of the League of Heroes, as we do have the full 10 tickets, the last remaining 10 tickets left. And we have, what did I say yesterday? Like 8,000, basically 9,000 points to make it to the Plat 4, which in comparison to the tickets I have, we basically can only screw up a total of 5 races. Because the total we can get is like, what, 100 every time, right? Was it 100 every time? Oh, 200 every time, my bad. Couldn't math for a sec. So, yeah. We'll see what we can do. And as an update with the whole Dormente thing, I didn't manage to train a better one than the UB5 I had. I had a UB4, and then I had a UB2, and then I had others, but I forgot. They weren't just good enough. So we're just gonna stick with what we were using yesterday and see how that goes. But as I get the races set up and started, before we get started with them and go over the comments, if you guys haven't joined our Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join a circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request to join, it'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, let's get started with the races. We do have a good amount of races, so we'll just probably see how we do like the first few races, and then I'll go over the comments since we are gonna be doing 10 tickets, so it's more than enough time to go over the comments. But let's just see if we can make Plat 4 for the first time. So in total, we could miss like around like 1,150 points. I think that's the, or is it just 1,950? Not 1,950. Or 1,150. Trying to math. Oh, and this was the one I had a feeling we were gonna lose against. That was a UA team, I think, or high UB, low UA, high UB, if I'm not mistaken. Fourth place. That was already bad. We already lost like 140 points out there. Oh no. It's kind of funny because I still have 9 whole tickets to worry about, and if you know, come on, cap. That's not even my cap. Oh no, back-to-back losses. Back-to-back losses. I think we're sticking to Plat 3 if things keep up like this. We'll see how we go, but I swear I heard something. It's weird because it's still literally early in the morning. Okay, we managed to get the win in this matchup against the UAs. Now we can't screw up too much. The thing is, my leeway isn't as much, so just this first ticket alone kind of already, I think, shows me that I'm not gonna make it a Plat 4 if I'm gonna be real, with or without Dormente being updated. At least that's how I feel currently with the first ticket, because we also haven't been doing the 1, 2, 3 finishes that we normally, or 1, 2, 4 finishes. Or I guess yesterday it was more 1, 2, 3 with Dormente. 650. That's like more than half of my leeway, I think. Like more than half of my leeway. Honestly, if I probably had started off with Dormente early, I probably would have been ranked higher. I'll be real. I'll be real about that. Also, I gotta be kinda... Oh, there's a turbo. Just realized that. Yeah, I guess this is... Yep, this is where all the harder matchups are. From what it seems. We'll just see how this goes. I guess I can start going over the comments because who knows how long my responses will be. It's just been a ticket, but I thought I was going to go at least 2 or 3 tickets before going over the comments. But now that I think about it, I don't know how long I'm going to respond to per comment. Since there's 10 tickets, I might actually just take advantage of that. So the comments are all from Nova, with the first one being reach Plat 1. I'm assuming for yesterday's day, because that's where I left off too. And yep, that's the end of the line, or end of League of Heroes for me. The rest is chilling with my other 24 gotchas. Like I said, I think you just meant for yesterday's day, because there's no way you ended up in only Plat 1. Do you feel like League of Heroes is chill until Plat? Not sure, but that's how it usually goes unless I don't prepare any Umas. Nope, that's definitely how it's been. I will say. That's definitely how it's felt and been for like since the beginning of the League of Heroes, where the beginning didn't necessarily feel, or everything before Plat just didn't feel challenging at all. And then you hit Platinum, and next thing you know, you're literally going through what I'm going through right now, and everything just feels more, I would say, balanced, because it's not just having an easy time in it's not like we're having an easier time like in the earlier ranks, but it makes sense. It's the final rank, I guess, or ranking. So maybe that was their intention, I would assume. Every big loss like that just kind of just adds heavily. The pain of not getting a meta card. It's something that I have in mind all the time. Why, oh why did they give me MLB Power Fine Motion from 200 pity? I wouldn't dare doing double pity for that one. I guess it wouldn't matter for you with like 5 rainbow crystals though, right? With 5 rainbow crystals, you don't have to go to double pity. To be fair, Shushu might be running the meta comp compared to mine. Cap is meta, not gonna lie. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that. Cap was meta with Christmas Cap. Cap's still meta with her. Obviously, that this Cap was gonna be meta. It just seemed obvious, but I've always liked Cap since the beginning. With Chrono, I assume I don't know if she meta or not. I don't pay attention to what people suggest or whatever for for the thing. Like I said, that's something I don't really care about. I just train whoever I have. If they turned out to be meta, then so be it. And so be it. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, but then you just see like a random non-meta character with the group, and it's like, oh, that's just usually how it is with me. Let's just, damn, UA9. Yeah, there's no way we're beating that one. There ain't no way. Everyone else seems more doable at least than this second team right here. I think I'm gonna keep it cloudy. I think I'm gonna keep it cloudy. I'm gonna save the rest of the parfaits for later. To be fair, oh wait, I already read that. I mean, from what I heard, apparently betweeners are the like the best ones or positions for this League of Heroes was what, runners and leaders, from what I remember in the comment section. I think it was you who mentioned it, Nova. If not Tenoki, it would be Tenoki if it's not you, Nova. So I don't know. No, I'm just here. I don't pay attention to that. UB Umas are deceptively strong. Low UAs might be a threat, and I could have been using a leader comp, but really I did that last CM and I need to change a pace. That's like I said, just train whoever you feel like training. If you feel like you don't want to train any leaders this time around, go to the next position, I guess. Go to the next position, I guess. That's just how I see it. Yeah, there's no way. Grand Allegria didn't even win. That's the funny part. Not getting any of the top 3 finishes hurts. Holy, the Plat matchups are showing the strong Umas. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I don't think I'm making Plat 4 because of that. Juan Duramente. Oh, it's a battle of the chasers. That Buenavista was most likely trained better than mine. My Duramente off rank. Based off rank, I think I was a UB9. Or maybe even a low UA. Yeah, that was a low UA. The UB9 was Gran Allegria. Yeah, I don't think we're making it a Plat 4. Just based off the first few tickets we've done already. Ines Fujin. Hishiaka Bono. The old Taiki shuttle, which it's fine, I guess. I think my Duramente has been doing better than Chrono, I'm not gonna lie. Like, since. It just looks like it. It just looks like it. Is that the actual case? I'm not sure. Second to last comment. Finished off with Plat 4 and it was scary, not gonna lie. Well, the point is that I made it with Betweeners. When Vivlos has a 70% win ratio overall, it does make me proud. This is what Eugen feels like with Turbo. Well, here's the real thing. I'm pretty sure Vivlos runs mile distance, right? If you really want to feel like Eugen. Well, on top of that, Eugen's using Turbo, who was originally a 1-star character, while you're using Vivlos, who was originally a 3-star character. Let me just get that out of the way real quick. let me get out of the way real quick. There's already a huge difference there. What else? What else? And the fact that what am I looking for? I know I'm trying to look for something. Yeah, if you really want to feel like Vivlos, you would have to use it for every distance and for dirt also. If you really want to feel like Eugen, you're using Vivlos on a mile distance while Vivlos can race mile distance. Ain't really the same as Eugen training Turbo. Well, Turbo does mile distance also, so I guess technically you can feel the same. But if you really want to feel like Eugen, you gotta at least, use Vivlos with any of the other distances or even dirt races that she ain't gonna be doing, she normally wouldn't be racing in. Where she has no business racing in. Just saying. Just saying. Plus, you can't really be like Eugen when you're the one with like the abundance of cards. Just saying. Just saying. And then lastly is another GFL2 lore dump. Here, I'll keep it short. It is pretty short, so I'll just go over it. The new dolls, Alva and Voimastina, are part of Force Defi, or DEFY. Force Defi consisted of those two plus another doll who was their leader, and the doll RPK, traitor, and has been terminated. Defi was led under a former Griffin commander called Angela, Deceased, who was one of the commander's most trusted friends. Voimastina is meta, both game and lore, and the strongest second generation doll ever made. Since Angie was ultimately killed by Paradius, you know this is a revenge story. That's all I can say for now. This major event will last until March, and I'm very excited. And that seems to be the rest of the comments. I don't really have any input, but I am aware of the new banner drop and the event being there in GFL 2. I am aware of that at least. But with that being said, that's pretty much it for the comments. So thank you, Nova, for all the comments. Appreciate as always. And I think since we have a good amount of tickets left, I think we're just gonna go and maybe speed our way through. Maybe a little. Oh, that just skips right away. I didn't even get to see nothing. Not a single thing. Who do we lose to? Still in love. I mean, we've been seeing just a lot of the harder matchups, so it doesn't matter. We'll see. We'll just see how we do with the rest of the tickets. I don't know if I'd rather skip. Oh, well, I'll skip it if I know I lost. Yeah. There ain't no way. We definitely passed the overdid it. The leeway is gone. There's no way. Unless my calculations were wrong, but there's no way. So we're just gonna go and I guess try and see how this goes. For the rest of the way, for sure we're making it a Plat 3, but I really highly doubt there's enough leeway to go into Plat 4. I don't think we have any more leeway. Ooh, Ramino. I think that's the first time I've seen Ramino. And my Duramente stole the win from Ramino. I'll be honest, I did think about training Ramino. Ooh, a UA 5. I'm actually curious. What's this guy running? Not running a Wise card. I should have realized that just by seeing that Wise was... I mean, that was my original thought for some reason. Was it totally abandoned Wise? Hey, I just realized that Silent Suzuka was UA 7. Yeah, he's just not running Wise cards. So he can capitalize more on the other stats. That's what it looks like, at least. Yeah, it's the same here. I guess. I was just curious, so I wanted to take a look. But I think this one we can skip. I was looking at the rankings. If it's slow enough, I'm gonna try and skip. I'm gonna skip it. If I see a UA or high UBs, I'm gonna watch it. See if we can win it. Oh, that's Ramino again. That's Ramino again. I was still in love. Oh, that one was close. And then I still need to record Shiu defense before I forget and just post it tomorrow, but I'll do that as well. I don't know who the Elements are. But I should be fine regardless. There hasn't... I could only see them adding Vespa, if anything, to one of the bosses. That's the only change I could think of. Unless they're waiting to do that in Deadly Assault first next week. Or they're planning to update the boss list after the first phase. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I did. But I'm just gonna figure it out when I record. It's funny because I felt like most of my races this time around has been better, but I still had like the 1 or 2 races that, you know, kind of just suck. Yeah, with 5,000, yeah, we're below it already. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. But let's just keep going. Let's just keep going and go to Plat 3. Oh man, all UA matchups. I don't even know how to respond to that. I guess it doesn't matter if I'm not making it to I'll say UA to Plat 4, so I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. It's whatever. But this is all UA matchups, so I mean, technically, I could just possibly just speed through the video, you know, since I know where I'm gonna be at, like right here. There ain't no way we're making it to Plat 4, unfortunately. But one day, I didn't even mind. That one wasn't mine. 4th place. I would say all UAs, but almost all UAs. Oh, and Still in Love takes the win. Still in Love takes the win. A UB9. Yeah, this might be the reality of my races moving forward. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Look at that 4th place. As I skip more of the harder matches. Now that it's all said and done pretty much. Did we win this one? Oh, we won this one. $460. 25,000. Yeah, we have 4 tickets. We're gonna be in the middle of Plat 3 for sure. UD, UB, UB, U8, UBs. Okay. I guess. I'm just here getting my participation in at this point. See how far I go. We should be fine for most of these races based off rank. We'll keep it real. This one is a little, maybe a little, you know, who knows? Maybe we get upsetted by the mid UBs. Did we? No. They did take 2nd and 3rd. They did take 2nd and 3rd. Now this one's a harder matchup. How much harder? Can we beat them? Let's go see. Let's go see if we can beat them. Oh, that's not my cap. I don't think that's my cap. This one, just like the other UB team, could be 50-50. or more, or more on his side. But one more ticket, we should make it to Plat 3, and that's where pretty much I'll be. That is pretty much where I'll be. UA3, not that much on the top side. All right. I'll just go with the without anything. Yeah, most of these races should be fine. So I'm not even gonna worry about them. Plus the fact that I'm already in Plat 3, or no, I'm gonna be stuck in Plat 3. Do I really gotta watch the races at this point? Especially the ones that I feel like are guaranteed for me to win. Yeah, we don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. Oh, see what I mean? We not only did we get upsetted by rank lower, but a UC, not just the UBs. Was that an upset? Yeah, I think yeah, that was an upset. What was the placements? Look at that. 2-3-1. Like we got upsetted by Chaos Miracle. What is that? What is that? I didn't even watch it. I should have seen it. We did better against. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. There, we got the Plat 3 rewards, and that is pretty much it. How far we're going. We do have 2 more tickets. That ain't gonna get us a Plat 4. Holy crap, a US 2. This is my first time seeing a US, I think. It should be my first time seeing a US, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna go along with it and see how. I'm actually gonna watch that race and see how it goes. As we get closer towards the end of the video. As for the weekend, oh, I didn't mention, I did catch up to the main story and Arknights, so I can get started with the I guess character stories. Also do any of the things I need to do, basically any of the other things I need to do in Arknights, along with the whole factory thing. So there's that. Genshin's also done with the Lantern Ride. I did all the mini games and the main story like a few days ago. And then that gives me time to go get started with the other stories that I've been slacking on, aka Star Rail. I think I'm okay when it comes to events with Zenless and Wua, from what I remember. I think Zenless currently just needs my attention for Shield defense, unless I decide to jump into the events, obviously. And then I think Wua, there's still time for sure. Wua, there's time for sure. I just realized that US Econodictus ended up with as 6th place. So hold on, let's take a look at this Econodictus. What the heck happened here? No wise. Is that what most of the high ranking Umas are? No wise, so they can just capitalize on the other stats? That's what it's looking like. Probably that, and like heavy on the wise inheritance, probably, most likely. I wouldn't doubt if it was heavy on the wise inheritance. But is that something I do? I think I have given that a try. I think in the beginning, like in the very beginning. I wouldn't say it was the best thing for me to use, at least. Because not even when I used the wise and didn't use stamina, that wasn't working for me either. Whatever I'm using right now has just been my best setup, just to be honest. Basically every other card with 2 speeds and no guts card, because that's what got me this cap. That's what got me these 3 Ubas, actually, I believe. But we're just gonna go speed through this last ticket, and then we'll end the video here or there. There's a weekend coming up, so I do hope I at least maybe... Wow, we did a 1-2-3 finish against that whole UA team. So hopefully over the weekend I can get caught up with any things that I'm behind, whether if it's Star Rail or even just events, just to make sure I don't fall behind again. Or any other like in-game content that I need to do before they update. I should probably get that over with before the week is done. Basically before Monday morning. And see how that goes. And see how that goes. But before that, I got the whole weekend to worry about that starting today. I should just worry about getting this video up along with shoe defense. And I think that's pretty much all I needed to record, if I'm not mistaken. Duramente picking fights at the end against my cap. It became a competition between the two to see. Well, I guess it wouldn't really be much of a competition because Cap has been there since day one. And then the Chrono's just like, wait a second, I'm still here. I'm still here. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see how many wins Duramente managed to scrounge up between today and yesterday, and then see if she had caught up to Chrono. That wasn't the right button. Okay, so Chrono has 15 wins. I don't think that's exactly the amount of tickets I used for Duramente, so I don't think so. Oh no, it was 20 tickets I meant to say, right? 20 or 15? It has to be 20. It has to be 20, right? So yesterday I used 5. No, how did I get 20? Oh, because obviously there's 5 wins. I mean, 5 races per ticket. Duh. So Duramente did pass Chronogenesis. That's hilarious. All right, and then Cap with a whole 97 first places. It is what it is. It is what it is. But Plat 3, we were 2,160 points. So a little over 2 tickets worth without, yeah, a little over 2 tickets. There's basically 2 perfect sets and then a little over than that. Probably a race or 2. But it is what it is. It's fine. Plat 3 is normal for me. If I do end up Plat 4 in the future, which I do hope so, that'll be cool. After this, it should be the end of the main stage. I think there's a break and then the extra stage happens. Like a day break in between and then the extra stage. And then after the extra stage is when we get closer to the anniversary. Also based off the date, we should be getting the anniversary 3-4 days. Yeah, like 3-4 days, which aligns perfectly to when the League of Heroes ends. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how you guys did finishing off the League of Heroes. I'm assuming somewhere in Platinum rank, whether if it's 3 or 4, or 2 and lower if you missed a day, I would assume. Missed a day and some tickets, I don't know. And if there's anything else you want to talk about, whether if it's about your weekend, I forgot to mention, if you want to talk about what you guys have planned for the weekend, or if you comment later and it's already during the weekend, let me know what you've been doing on the weekend, if you want to share. And if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined a Discord server, link is also in the description. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join a circle that I'm in. It's called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Request channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. Have a good weekend. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.